I'm here with Elroy, aka Apu from Fnatic, and he's the head of their Warcraft 3 content. And we're going to talk about a little bit about the Warcraft 3 tournament here at ESWC Masters in Paris. So, Elroy, what was your expectations before the tournament began?
In terms of results, I would say that it was always going to be between Moon, Sky, and maybe Todd and somebody else. But from the results, as you can see, there's not much difference between in terms of whom we thought would end up in the top three. A big problem which I felt is that they're still running the previous patch, and it's not only bad in terms of for the players and minor balance changes, but also in terms of for people who cannot see replays because they're playing it on an older version. So in terms of that, it's a little disappointing, but overall, yeah, I would say the results are not so shocking.
All right, so the tournament haven't had any major upsets then?
Well, aside from Jaws beating Fove and a couple of players really underperforming, like Hot from Gravitas Gaming, I would say that everything else has been mostly on track, I'd say, yeah.
What do you think about Moon losing to the Swedish guy, Lil CD?
Well, well, you know, it's Elf Mirror, so anything can happen, mostly. It's just that it's always been one of Moon's weakest matchups, and DC is really good in Elf Mirror. So I would say that it's, even before the match, I would say that it would not have been a clear cut victory for Moon.
All right. What do you think about Lucifer underperforming once again?
Well, you know, Lucifer is not really underperforming. It's also because of the patch that they're using. If you've seen over a period of time, most of the Korean undead players have had a real decline. We've seen.
And now they're sharing here again. It's the French team H2K who won the iPower's game Call of Duty tournament. So, well, let's get back to the interview.
Yeah. Well, if you see over a period of time, there's been a slight dwindle in the level of the Korean undead gamers who are considered as the best in the world. So we had a few quitting, like Sweet, like Ghostop, and right now we just have Fove, Lucifer, and Rain from the original 5 top undeads, and they've all not done so well in this tournament. Maybe it's a new place for them, but that cannot explain why Fove and Lucifer have been playing so badly recently. So.
Oh, thanks. What do you think about the final where you see Sky face Moon? Who do you think will win and why?
Whoever wins it, it won't be. It's very hard to pick who's going to win it. But whoever wins it, it's going to be a 2-1 scoreline because they're both world-class players.
So, who do you think, Moon or Sky?
If I have to pick, I'll say Moon.
And why?
Because he's the 5th race.
Ah, yeah, the 5th race. Oh, one last question before we end this. Do you own a Quickie Mart?
I plan to open a chain in the UK soon, so watch out.
Great, thanks.